Hello and welcome to Midnight Wolf Tarot. Today we're going to do the sign of Cancer. In Cancer, I already went ahead and pre-shuffled your cards, but I'll go ahead and shuffle a few more times for you on screen. I just did that just to try to minimize the time that I'm on here so my videos aren't as long, so they're not so difficult to watch, so they're not like an hour long, okay? So yeah, we'll just go ahead and jump right into it and see what is out there for you guys. All right, we're going to start with some of your oracle cards. Okay, that's the first one. So universe, what messages do we have for Cancer, for love, for December 2020? What messages do we have for Cancer, for love, for December 2020? And guys, again, this is just a general reading. It's not going to resonate with all Cancers, okay? If you would like a personal reading, the description is down in the box below on how to do that. And please do remember to like and subscribe if you like this video or if it resonates with you, just so I know. Alright, thank you. So again, this is for Cancer, love, December 2020. For Cancer, for love, for December 2020. Cancer, for love, December 2020. So let's just get a couple of oracle cards just as an opener for you, okay? And this one's from my universe deck, so this is just going to be a direct message to you of what message that you may need to hear at this time personally, okay? So this might not necessarily have to do with your relationship, but just for you in general as an opener, okay? If anything feels like coming out. Alright, yeah, here we go. Okay, so we're going to get one more card, and then I'll show you the card that just popped out. Alright, so the first one that you got is I surrender to a power greater than me. Okay, so this is pretty important. I feel like there's just some Cancers that have been looking to the moon for answers. There's a lot of Cancers that believe a lot in the full moon, you know, and a lot of them resonate with the full moon. Okay, so anytime that there's a full moon, a lot of Cancers, you may find them just sitting there looking at the moon, kind of waiting for a message or trying to find a way to get the answer that they need. And a lot of them do that, and it's true to the fact that Cancers are very sensitive, that they can get to that point of finding the messages that they need with the full moon and in connection with the full moon. So just surrender to that, because those messages are going to come to you in that way. So don't feel that you have to deter from doing that. It will come to you, okay? And the next one you got is, in any moment I can surrender to the powerful presence of love through prayer and contemplation and stillness. So again, of what I just said, just find yourself to surrender to that full moon. You know, these messages are going to come to you, and just, you know, sit out there, think about it, and these messages will come, and especially for love. And this, I feel like this more resonates with love for yourself, okay? More than having love for somebody else. You're trying to focus more on you at this time as well. So let's get a couple other oracle cards on here. All right. So yeah, Cancer, you're definitely trying to focus a little bit more on you, not so much trying to focus so much on yourself, because you see the importance of loving yourself first before you can love anybody else. So definitely keep with that, okay? We'll read some of your tarot as well and see if there are some Cancers that are already in a relationship and that kind of need to surrender, pull back a little bit so they can focus on themselves a little bit, because that definitely looks like that needs to happen, okay? So for Cancer for love, December 2020. Let's see additionally what we have. And these again are going to be direct messages more towards Cancer, okay? Things that you need to kind of focus a little bit more for yourself, because that's important, okay? So thoughts create your reality, okay? So if you've felt like you've been in a negative thought pattern at all, that will become your reality. You will manifest that, okay? So try to manifest a better reality for yourself. Okay, believe in the fact that you can find love and that there is love for you, that you can love yourself, that there are better things out there for you. Don't stay in a negative mindset. So any Cancers that have been feeling low, that have been kind of down in the dumps, especially during these difficult times, try not to think of all the negative things that are there. Try to stay in a positive mindset and create a better reality for yourself. You know, if you constantly think of negative, that's all you will receive. You know, if you want love and abundance, you need to think of that. You need to manifest that. You need to be one within that and bring that out within you, okay? Think about it to make it so, all right? Don't stay in a negative mindset, okay? Because you do, at the end of the day, you know your truth, okay? So we'll see how your tarot comes out, but you know, I'm having a strong pull that there's just a particular set of Cancers that are dealing with a situation that either someone's playing some kind of game with them, or they're not being completely honest with them. But at the end of the day, you know your truth, Cancer. You know what you're worth, and just keep loving yourself. Love yourself first, okay? Because you're the most important, okay? And Cancers are just great. I love Cancers very much. You guys are sensitive, but yet strong. And I think a lot of times people, they, I don't know, they kind of underestimate you guys a little bit. But Cancers are very, very strong individuals, although that they're sensitive with their emotions. They're very strong-willed individuals, and if there are things that they don't like, they will leave, right? So keep with that, Cancer, and keep within that mindset. You know your worth more than anything, okay? So again, for Cancer, for love, it's just December 2020, what messages do they need at this time? And this is more, again, directed towards you guys, Cancer, than anything else with your oracle cards. Ooh. Alright. Okay, listening, okay? And again, you know, this goes with to know your truth, okay? Listen to yourself. Surrender, okay? Sit and listen to what should be coming to you, okay? Really sit within yourself to find what should be there for you. And if something doesn't match to you, if it isn't calling to you, then just step away from it, okay? If you need to step back, there's nothing wrong with that either, okay? And don't let anybody make you feel bad for taking time for yourself, okay? Because that's really important, okay? And this one says it too, details, it's all in the fine details, okay? So we'll see how your tarot pulls out, but whatever individual that you're dealing with, I feel this is more towards an individual that you're dealing with. There's details that they're leaving out, okay? So that's why it's important to know your truth, okay? Know your truth. You know, if someone is messing around or they're not giving you all the information, you know in your heart of who you are and what you're worth, okay? And that comes first. Love you first. That's the most important thing. Okay, and again, with strength, have the strength to move forward if you need to, or just realize that you do have the strength to handle this situation in the way that you need to. Okay, Cancers aren't weak. Cancers are not weak. You guys are a sensitive sign, but a very powerful sign, okay? And there's a lot of Cancers that there are in connection to more of a psychic ability. And I don't know how many Cancers out there resonate with that, but a lot of you do. And so if something is going on, you guys know. Okay? You guys know. Sun in Cancer for December 2020. December 2020 for love for Cancer. And again, with the Oracle cards, these are more directed towards you guys. Alright? So to help you more on your path before we get into your tarot. December 2020. So since you guys pulled to the moon, let's see what kind of moon cards you guys get today. Now, and I know a lot of Cancers, and a lot of them do look to the moon for the answers that they would like to receive. And you got a few good ones here, okay? So, protection. Alright? So again, surrendering, protecting yourself, look to the details, you know your truth, okay? So if you, like I said, if you need time to step back in a situation, don't feel bad about that. Don't feel bad about that for 1 minute. Even if you need to take a break, even if it says within a couple of days, a week, whatever you need. But whatever is going on, you know, make sure you take care of yourself first. You know, that's the most important thing, because ultimately by doing that, you're going to find your path. You're going to find the answer that you're looking for, okay? And so, you know, and again, you know, this came out with the details, you know, with the card with details, and like I said, I felt that was more pulling towards a person that you're dealing with, a particular Cancer. So, you know, just realize that you will find your path. And if you're meant to be with this person, if it comes out that you're not meant to be with this person, that's okay, because this is a part of your path. You know, so if it's time to just kind of sit with it within yourself, to focus on yourself, then do that. Do that. Okay? And discernment, okay? So don't let things cloud your vision. Okay? Don't let other people disrupt your vision on things that you want to do in the path that you wish to go. Okay, don't let anybody do that. Don't let anybody kind of cloud that, alright? And we're going to pull a couple of angel cards for you guys, and then we'll see what we have for your tarot. Okay, again, this is for Cancer, December 2020 here. Let's see what angels you guys get. But I do have a kind of a twisting feeling in my stomach, so I do feel like there is, you know, a handful of Cancers out there kind of dealing with an individual that really haven't, either they haven't given you all the information about themselves, or, you know, they just can't make a decision for themselves of what they would like to do. And so that might be why it's best for you just to focus a little more on yourself. I had a card way shoot off there. Let's see. Oh, yep. And this one's important. Okay. So you got Angel of Diet and Nutrition. Okay. Pay attention to what you eat and drink. You intuitively know what is good for you. And this is interesting because there are a lot of Cancers that when they're not feeling well, okay, when they're not getting the answers that they're looking for, they kind of go into this low state. And so you're more prone to like overeating and doing things and not really paying attention to things that work best for you. So really focus in on that. And if you get into that state of mind, try to redirect it into doing something else. Even that means if you have to color for a little bit or do something else, kind of distract yourself, watch a TV show or something, but try not to overeat, undereat. You know, make sure that you're sticking to the diet that's best for you, because not everybody has the same typical diet, but sometimes when we get shaken off our path, we can end up eating and doing things that aren't necessarily the best for us in general, and a lot of people do that, not just Cancer. So, but Cancers definitely are more prone to do those kind of things, okay? And then your last angel card that you have is Angel of Emergence, okay? It's time for the real you to emerge. And it is, okay? It's time. Alright, it's time for you to walk the path that you're meant to walk on, because again, you know your truth. Everything is in the details. You know in the path and the direction that you wish to go, okay? But don't let these low states hold you back from where you're supposed to be going, okay? And again, and that's just in general. You can see that for love, or you can see it for yourself. But those are some important messages for Cancer, okay? So let's go ahead and get into your tarot, alright? What messages, universe, do you have for Cancer, for love, for December 2020? What messages do you have for Cancer, for love, for December 2020? Love, for Cancer, December 2020. Cancer, love, December 2020. Let's see what is going on. Alright. Let's see. I'll go ahead and get a full layout for you guys so I can see the whole picture and explain what's going on. Like I said, pay attention to the details, Cancer. You gotta pay attention to the details. Like I said, there isn't someone giving you all the information. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and take these two because obviously they wanted to come out too. So anyway, you're definitely in a healing state right now, Cancer. And it's interesting because in one of my other videos, there was an issue with the Cancer and an Aries. And I'm wondering if this particular Cancer, now we're seeing your side of the story. I'm wondering. Cards flying all over the place today. And yeah, we do. So, who was that? I think, I know it wasn't Gemini's video. I'm gonna have to look at the title of my videos. There is one about Cancer and Aries. And we're seeing Cancer side of the story now, okay? Because you have the Knight of Wands, okay? So you're dealing with a fire sign, you know, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And I feel very heavy that this does have to do with the Aries that kind of decided to intrude on the relationship that you originally had, okay? And by that interference, Cancer, you decided to block away from the situation. You decided to walk away from the situation, okay? Because you had the Three's Company card, okay? You had the Three of Swords here. And you didn't want to be lied to anymore, okay? You saw the details, didn't you? You saw that there was not truth, you know, and this particular person was trying to make you jealous, okay? And that didn't work. It kind of backfired on them. In the end, it backfired on them because in the end, you decided to recoil, you moved away. You're like, no, I don't deal with, I don't play those kind of games. I know what I'm worth. You know, I know my truth. I know these things, and it's like I'm better than that. And if this is the best that you could do, it isn't for me, okay? And so here you have the Four of Pentacles. So you didn't want this offer anymore. You weren't interested in it anymore. Not at all. You know, this person tried to kind of come back to kind of make an offer back to you, and you weren't interested in it. Not at all, because you knew it wasn't truthful. And with the King of Pentacles here, you know, again dealing with earth signs here, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and I actually think that this was my Capricorn video now that I'm thinking about it. So Cancer, go to that video and check that out. The more I'm thinking about it, I believe that's the video where this came out. And but yes, you didn't want to deal with it. You realize that you're worth more, okay? And so the Three of Swords that you were dealing with here, you know, you didn't want to be in this state of tower, so you moved away from it. You knew you were better. You knew that you deserved more, that you were worth more, and that you didn't deserve what was happening to you. You don't need somebody to make you feel like you're jealous. You know, to have a sense of jealousy, or somehow this, you know, individual was just like, well, you're not paying enough attention to me, so I'm going to go over here and I'm going to mess around over here to make you jealous. And Cancer, you're like, I don't play that game. You're like, I don't. That's not for me. I don't play games like that. And by doing that, it put you into a state of healing, you know, with Temperance, you know, and which is good overall. You know, and this also has to deal with Sagittarius, for those that resonate with that. But again, like I said, I think we're seeing the other side of Cancer story from one of my other videos. But this put you in a state of healing, and which is good, you know, and because this also matches your oracle cards, and the fact that you are trying to heal, you're trying to focus on loving yourself, and keep doing that. Love yourself first, allow yourself to heal, because, you know, again, they try to come back at you with another offer with the Four of Cups here. But this is also dealing with water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And Cancer, I really feel like this is coming from you. You know, this person tried to come with you with an offer, and you're ready to take that cup and just pour it out. You're like, no, I'm not dealing with that, okay? Because you know you're worth finding your Empress, okay? And the Empress card, you know, it's, you know, this individual is just beautiful, and they are in a high estate, you know? And so you much rather wait for this type of energy than to deal with what you were dealing with before, okay? You're worth more. And a lot of times that this can also resonate with Libra as well. So there's maybe a Libra that's going to come your way. All right. You also have the Five of Pentacles. So it's not like the situation didn't hurt. It wasn't easy for you to walk away from the situation. And I feel like, yeah, you know, and I'm feeling this with Capricorn. It's not like it didn't hurt. It was a mistake, but it was a mistake that couldn't be undone, okay? Because again, you know, you have the Three of Cups. You decided to pour out all your cups on this situation, you know, because of this Three of Swords. You didn't want to be a part of a group situation. You wanted a real commitment. You wanted truth. You wanted someone forever. You wanted a true partnership, and you thought you had that with this individual, and they flipped it on you. So what? It was time for you to walk away because you want your happiness. You want your 10 of cups. And this person wasn't giving you the 10 of cups, but you will find your 10 of cups, okay? You will find it, all right? And you also have the Hierophant here. Okay, so this is dealing with a Taurus as well. You know, they are at their highest spiritual being, and so for you to be connected with a Taurus, you know, that wouldn't be a bad thing. But with the fact that Cancers do have a sense of a psychic ability and Tauruses have a huge spiritual ability, that could be a good match. And that very well might be what's coming towards you here, okay? But the interesting thing about this is that the Emperor's here, and this is a sign of Aries. And so I feel like we are seeing the other side of Cancer's story from one of my other videos, so definitely check it out. But this Aries, this Knight of Wands that rode in was a part of this, was a part of the Three of Swords, and you knew better. So you walked away. And I'm glad you did, Cancer. I'm glad you did, because you didn't deserve that. Alright, so let's get some clarifiers on this situation. But you didn't deserve what happened to you, and I'm glad that you were able to see it for yourself, and that you're taking the time now to heal and to love yourself, because that is important. That's the most important thing, is loving yourself first, okay? So let's see, let's get some clarifiers on this situation. Some Knight of Wands. Yeah, you weren't blind, Cancer. You weren't blind to this situation, not at all. And you caught on really fast. You caught on really, really fast. And I think that that's what blew this person away. And I do feel like it's Capricorn. So I do feel like we're seeing the other side to that story. Indeed. Wow. Yeah, because you're not blind. You're not blind to the situation. Not at all. So the original tower that was flipped over, it came out again. So now that makes more sense. So I'll explain that. And it was with the Capricorn. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and pull out these three. And can you give me one more for the Emperor? So remember that the Emperor, just because it's a male card, it can represent females as well. So don't let that deter you, okay? So here you have, with the Nine of Wands, you have the Nine of Swords, okay, in the reverse. So this is dealing with air signs, okay? Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. But in this situation, you're not dealing with an air sign, okay? You're dealing more with the direct, what this card means. You're not up at night overthinking the situation. Not anymore. You caught on to this game really quick, and you removed yourself from the situation because you realized it wasn't love. You know, this also represents with the card of Gemini for the people that resonate with that. But you caught on to this game really, really quick, and you're like, no, I don't want to be a part of this Three of Swords. I don't want to be a part of a group. If I wanted to be a part of a group, that's what I would have set out to do. I wanted love, and that's not what you gave me. So I decided to complete it, okay? So with the world, you know, it's like, I decided that this didn't fit here. You didn't fit here with me. So I decided to walk away, and Cancer, indeed you did, you know, with the with the King of Pentacles in reverse, I do feel like this is with the Capricorn, that you decided to just push forward, move ahead. You're like, I don't need you. And this represents Cancer. You know, the Chariot represents Cancer, and you did. You took off, okay? Because with the original Tower down here, you know, comes out with the Hermit, okay? And so, and this is Virgo energy, but you kind of, you know, kind of withdrew into yourself, but that was more just to find yourself, okay? And with the wheel in reverse, you know, you're taking the time to heal yourself, and that is what's much needed right now, okay? Because with this Page of Pentacles, again, this is dealing with an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, and again, I feel like this has more to do with the Capricorn. You know, they try to come in to try to offer something, and you said no to it. And I'll show this to you, and this is the interesting thing where I said that this might have to do with the Libra. I feel like this is more to do with the Capricorn that you were dealing with, that you saw them in this way. You saw them as your Empress, that you're the one that you truly wanted to be with, and they blew it up. They screwed up. They screwed up, and they hurt you, and they didn't have any right to do that, okay? And this is other interesting thing, okay, with the Five of Pentacles here. So you have the Five of Pentacles here with the Devil, which is Capricorn, you know, but they're in the reverse, okay? So they were in the sense of the fact that they realized that they, you know, kind of left you abandoned. But you're going to find that place where you're going to heal Cancer, okay? And that is because of this Aries, okay, with the Emperor. Okay, and you will heal. You're gonna heal from this, and this Capricorn wasn't for you, okay? And so with the Four of Cups, with the Three of Cups, again, they try to come back to reoffer this, all right? And again, you disregarded it. You weren't interested, because why? Why is that? Because you want your Ten of Cups. You want all your cups to be filled. You want true, passionate love, okay? So you ended up having Justice, which this is a sign of Libra, okay? But you took that sword that Libra normally has, and you took a swing. And you're like, no, Capricorn, I'm not going to deal with you. I'm not going to deal with you. I'm not going to deal with the situation. You don't see the value in me. Well, guess what? I see the value of me. So go away, okay? And so with the Hierophant and the Ten of Pentacles, okay, you know, this, you know, does represent Capricorn, okay? That they ended up finding something else. They did end up finding that connection with an Aries. So, but that's alright. You know, it wasn't for you, Capricorn, and so don't look back. Don't look back on that situation, because Aries comes out again, okay? But now this time, you know, with the Five of Wands in reverse, okay? So you're going to get to a place where you're not going to have a sense where you really care about this situation anymore. You're going to realize that you just need to take the time to take care of yourself, and that you're worth the effort. You're worth the effort just to love yourself. And this Capricorn, you know, they screwed up, you know, but they ended up falling in love with Aries. And, you know, so, you know, good for them, you know, but it's not good that it came at a cost of your heart. And that part of it isn't fair. So for the Cancers that were dealing with this situation, definitely check out the Capricorn video, because this situation here correlates with that. And that really surprised me. But we're seeing the side of Cancer. And you know what? And you're going to find your Ten of Cups. Because you're worth this Ten of Cups, Cancer. And don't let anyone else make you feel like you're not worth that. Keep working on yourself. Surrender to yourself. And just keep working on it, okay? You're going to be okay. I know it hurts, but you're going to be fine. you're gonna move forward. Okay, you're gonna move forward and you're gonna find better things, and this one just wasn't for you. And you know what? Cut the loss, you know, this Capricorn wasn't it. But you're gonna find something better for you, okay? And so hopefully in January we're gonna have something better for you, Cancer, because you are worth that, okay? That's all I have for you guys for December 2020. Definitely check out the Capricorn video. You know, for the Cancers that were dealing with this situation, but the fact that your reading came out the same, this kind of telling your side of the story as well, that's definitely interesting. So make sure you hit the like and subscribe button, so you can see me in January, okay? Take care, Cancer. Bye.